What's good, Gun Freak Nation? It's the president, your brother, T Electric. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the I want to say thank you and I love y'all to all the Gun Freak Nation members. And I also want to give a special shout out to all of the newest members that subscribe to the channel, man. Hey, for you women and men, I love y'all and appreciate y'all. It ain't no Gun Freak Nation if I ain't got y'all. So y'all make Gun Freak Nation. Give you a salute, a self salute, and a pat on the back. All right, I appreciate y'all. Now, what I want to talk about is, do you have what it takes mentally to have to do what you got to do? If a home, God forbid, but if a home invasion was to happen to you, do you got what it takes to do what you got to do? And what I'm really saying is, do you got what it takes to pull the trigger? There's something for you to think about. I don't want to have to shoot anybody. And especially, I do not want to take somebody's life. Because at the end of the day, that's somebody's child. That's potentially somebody's father, somebody's brother, somebody's uncle. And when you take that person's life, if you have to take that person's life, man, ain't no coming back for that. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, if a home invasion, and I was in a situation similar to that over 15 years ago, almost 20 years ago, but if something was to go down, I'm not, okay, you done broke in my house, that's my license to kill. That's not me. Okay? That ain't me. I'm not trying to take nobody's life unless they're trying to threaten my life, take my life, or harm my loved ones, my family. I'm not, okay, you in my house. That will get you locked up. You can't kill anybody over property, over something stolen. Nor would I try to kill anybody because they're messing with my car, trying to steal my car, or I catch them trying to, run up out of my house with my TV. I would not, just because you were entering. Listen, people, I'm clarifying it now. In the state of Michigan, if somebody get caught in your house and they trying to surrender or they trying to run and you shoot them in the back, or they prove that you unnecessarily use deadly force, you will be locked up. You will be charged and most likely prosecuted and locked up. That's just the way it is. When I talk about sending them to Funky Town, I'm talking about the savages that's coming in to do harm to you, to try to take your life, try to rape your wife, try to molest your kids. That's a whole different level of violence right there. You got every right to defend your life and your loved one's life. You got every right to do that. Like, it's a situation. If I catch somebody breaking in, the first thing I'm looking at is hands. What you got in your hands? Because at the end of the day, hands is what can kill you, what can fuck you up. So if they got a gun in their hands, hey man, I ain't taking no chances. I'm not gonna be like, well, damn, is he gonna use it against me? You know, is he just trying to scare me with the gun or intimidate me with the gun? No. It's all out the door. I am using deadly force. If you first of all, if you ballsy enough to break up in my home and you have a gun, that tells me you come in to do some devious shit. You got evil intentions, and I'm gonna automatically assume that you're trying to take my life. That's just it. I don't give a fuck what your family say after I put the savage down. Oh, he was such a good person. He was so nice. He was such a wonderful person. Listen, the savage couldn't be that motherfucking wonderful because he didn't have his fucking business breaking in my home with a gun. You know what I'm saying? Keep that motherfucker in check. And I don't give a fuck if he did have mental problems. If he had mental motherfucking problems, then you should have made sure that his ass took his meds, took his medicine. You should have kept him in check. But if you can't keep him in check, what make you think I can keep him in check? By him breaking in my house. All that shit is out the door. If you coming in my house armed, it's out the door. And I understand, even if you unarmed, if you are making if you don't be like, if you don't be like this, then, hey, if you running at me, I don't give a fuck if you is unarmed. I'm gonna assume if you get the best of me and take my gun away from me and disarm me, then you're gonna use my own gun against me. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if y'all ever encounter a situation with somebody trying to do the Carl Rittenhouse where they trying to take your motherfucking gun, you better blow their motherfucking brains out. You better get them before they can get to you. Because if they get to you, if you're stupid enough to let them take your own gun away from you, you probably deserve whatever the fuck that's going to happen to you. And I don't mean to be harsh, but you don't never let nobody overpower you and take your gun. Because 9 out of 10, they're going to use that gun against you. They're going to shoot you with your own gun and possibly murder your family with your own gun. Now, how stupid is that? Don't never let nobody one up on you. Y'all don't give a damn if he unarmed or not. You put they asses down. You send they stinking asses to Funky Town. Now, I'm sick and tired of this shit. And I'm tired of these fucking bullshit ass politicians that think they know what's best for us. Like Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe ass. And they hypocrites. They're giving these Ukrainians billions of dollars to arm themselves. And they got and I'm not opposed to that. Them people being invaded and being slaughtered. But my whole thing is, why are you so anti-gun with the American citizen, Mr. President? I mean, Mr. Selected President. Why are you so bent on hell taking our guns away from us? Don't you know we have to defend ourselves and our homes just like the Ukrainians got to defend their lives? I mean, these savages is just as fucked up and just as bad as the Russians. So why are you so against us being armed and able to defend ourselves? Now, I understand you want us to have an camouflage shotgun. You know what I'm saying? One of the motherfuckers you shoot 2 times or either 1 time. You got to break that bitch down and pull that hot ass shell out and then stick another shell in there. And by the time you done that, you done been shot 25, 30 times. by a motherfucking savage that's breaking in your goddamn house with the AR-15 or Draco. So I'm saying, the hell up, man. You don't never want to be, first of all, you don't never want to be in a fair fight. You always want to have the advantage. You understand? Now this right here, this is 30 rounds of 7.62 by 39 for your funky ass. You need this. I am in Detroit, in the middle of the hood. And I don't want to hear no motherfucking comments. With T, you need to move out. Move to a better neighborhood. Sell some of them guns and buy you a house with some land. Fuck all that shit. It ain't no, it's violence everywhere. Don't have that false sense of security because you are in the suburbs. Guess what? I lived in the suburbs for 3 years. And guess what? It was crime out there. The police might come a little bit faster because they ain't got shit else to do out there. But I'm just saying it was still crime out there. So I get so sick and tired of these people. We'll move to a better neighborhood, man. That's what's going to get you fucked up because you thinking because you in a better neighborhood that you all good, so you ain't alert because you feel like you all good. That's a false sense of security, and you're going to get fucked up eventually because crime is everywhere. It might be a little bit worse in the hood, but my alertness and technical awareness is always on high. So I'm ready for anything to pop off. I'd rather be here where I'm ready, or somewhere out there in the burbs thinking that ain't shit gonna never happen to me, and then it happened, and I ain't prepared. Nah, it was just a home invasion that happened last night, where a woman got raped in front of her 7-year-old kid. Raped. I'm so fucking sick of this shit, man. These fucking savages, man. And then you got these politicians. It used to be back in the day where they worked for us. Now they think they some type of god or something, that they got control over us and they telling us what the fuck to do. How dare you have the balls when you living in a gated community and you got Secret Service security details watching your ass, and you're wealthy and you don't have to deal with everyday life like us poor people do, or people that's middle class. You ain't got to deal with that. So what it is, they think that they some type of elitist and they can tell us what's best for us. That's some bullshit. When you got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 savages trying to break in your home, you need something like this. Fuck a handgun. I mean, don't misunderstand me. Anything is better than nothing. Anything is better than nothing, but I prefer this or AR-15 over a handgun. You know what they say. You have a handgun. You use your handgun to get you to your rifle. You know what I'm saying? That's what I recommend everybody get a handgun and a rifle or a shotgun. Don't get no ever fuzz shotgun. Get you something like a KSG that hold up to 14 shells. Get they stinking ass off of you, man. Ain't y'all so sick of violence? Ain't y'all so sick of people trying to throw violence on you? When all you trying to do is just live your life, be peaceful. But you can't do that because you got these savages that ain't got shit going for themselves. They hopped up on these fucking drugs. They need money. They're not getting their unemployment no more. So now it's robbing season. It's home invasion season. Every night damn near, I'm getting notifications of people trying to break in somebody's house to try to pull a home invasion. So my question to you, Gun Freak Nation, do y'all got what it take to pull that trigger? Can you pull that trigger? That's what I want to know. Can you pull the trigger? No, this poor woman got raped in her own home in front of her 7-year-old kid. The fucking savages didn't even have the decency to take her to another room. They raped her right in front of her 7-year-old kid. That tells you the mindset of those bastards, man. They don't have no regards for human life. And I just thank God that they did not kill her. But trust me, she is forever, forever, forever fucked up. That happened to her. Emotionally and mentally fucked up. And I wish she would have had a gun to be able to defend herself. Now, I don't give a fuck. I don't have a couple of trolls. You know, I don't even want to give them no time, but they some liberal motherfuckers. What do you need guns for? Call 911. What kind of dumb, stupid are you? Why would you want to call 911 and put your safety in jeopardy like that? When it take minutes for the police to arrive, seconds matter. You know somebody can blow your brains out in a matter of seconds, in 1 second? And you want to comment on my video, just call the police. It's something wrong with you. You love guns too much. You motherfucking right. You know why I love guns? You know why I love guns? Because this can save my life and protect my family. You dumb asshole. I'm just... People, stay armed. I don't give a fuck if I have to put 1 million more videos out. I'm going to still preach what God called me to preach for. And that is to be able to defend yourself. Use your God-given rights. Fuck what Biden say and all these fucking elitist, liberal ass, politicians. They want us to go by their liberal narrative. You know what I'm saying? The narrative is call 911. Be a victim. Call 911. It pays to be a victim. Fuck that. Don't be a victim. Take that responsibility and put it in your own hands and be able to defend and protect your family. That's all I'm about. Arm up. And if you're unsure about a gun, it's gun safety classes you can take up. They got that everywhere, people. In every city. It's some type of class you can take for gun safety. There are ranges that you can go to get comfortable shooting. You don't never want to be in a situation where you got somebody with a gun to your head and they got the choice whether you live or whether you die. Don't ever put your life at the mercy of somebody else. And it ain't the police responsibility to protect you. It's not. It's your sole responsibility. So y'all keep on doing what you do. Hit that like. Hit that subscribe button. We got the merch up, the Gun Freak Nation shirts. We got the Gun Freak Volume 5 album out right now. So if y'all want to do y'all own videos, you got the music to put in the background. You know what I'm saying? 10 royalty-free beats. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it helps the channel. This is just the beginning, baby. I love y'all, man. Y'all are some righteous people. And I live off of y'all energy because I love y'all. You hear me? I love y'all. It wouldn't be no Gun Freak Nation if it wasn't for you all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay armed. Fuck the liberal media. Fuck Joe Biden. Anybody that feel that they don't want you to have arms. They don't want you to have a gun to protect yourself. They not for you. They're your enemy. They want you to be a victim. So I guess you can depend on them or whatever. The shit just don't add up. They logic, liberals, anti-gun liberals, logic just don't make sense to me. They trying to disarm us for a reason. and something is going to happen. And if you don't have a gun, you're going to be wishing you did have one. But I love y'all. I salute y'all. And to the next one, baby. Y'all stay armed and stay righteous.